Sag, welcome to your general love reading. I hope all is well and fabulous for you. We're going to start off with some oracle cards. It helps me remember to do them, which is great. And we have 1 week left in this thing. Yay! But as I've been pointing out to everyone, I'm a little under the weather at the moment. So my expression, my vocals will be down, in which case I advise you to turn your volume up, as people often need to be reminded. I can't hear you. Turn up your volume. That's usually the simplest solution. I think it's interesting how people think I have the mic halfway across the room. It's literally 2.5 feet away from my face. So again, it's kind of like, turn up the volume. But yeah, especially now that my vocals are going to be down right now. So excuse that, all right? Let's get to it. Let's get shaking, bacon. What's up? What's going on for Sag? Show me what I need to see, please, for Sag. What's going on? What's up? What's going on? Well-being. Taking stock for our well-being at this time. Yes. What else, please? Let's get something more specific. What? Dude, seriously. What's going on for Sag, please? Finding what? I don't know. Finding the self, finding someone else, finding love, finding the truth. Usually self-acceptance. Finding ourselves, what best suits us, what makes us feel good, you know, what makes us love ourselves unconditionally. Someone else, a situation, sure. Yeah. Finding our happiness. Finding soulness in ourselves, finding love in someone else. It's a precious feeling. Beauty. Deep appreciation for our beauty. Yes, the physical world. Taking care of ourselves, looking good, feeling good. Kind of that Queen of Wands energy there. Yes. And then for, oh my, yes. Well, on the road we're headed here. Woo, a little FYI. Now the fertility card, commitment. Some of you are recently married and you just feel gorgeous, you're beautiful, you're glowing, and we're trying. So if that's true for you, good luck to you. You know, it's looking like you're doing a good job of it. Some of you are recently committed. This is the card of the Hierophant. We also have the Empress here, which is Taurus, Libra, and Queen of Wands here, yourself. But you just feel good. You feel beautiful, and you feel, now take it off that fertility grid, and you know, we're a happily married couple and we're trying, in which case, you know, good luck to you. It looks like you're having fun. You know, those other folks, everybody else off of that specific kind of interpretation. What does it mean? Well, you know, finding yourself, you want to be productive. We must remember the Empress or the fertility card is the highest form of productivity. How do we bring the most to ourselves? And that's the side I'm looking at. How do I bring the most to myself? My personal happiness, overall well-being, my beauty, my health, all that. How can I be the most productive at this in terms of taking care of myself and feeling good and looking good and just being good? I applaud your efforts. What's going on? Let's see what's going on. Some of you are finding love in somebody and you're just glowing. Could be the other way around. We shall see. But I do see that it's being your energy and it's quite glowing. You know, there's something here in the magnificence of just finding so much joy in gazing upon someone else. Perhaps somebody's having severe joy just gazing upon that Sag, like, oh, look at that gorgeous Sag. Oh, that handsome Sag. It could be a Sag is like, look at that one. That gives me a lot of joy. You know, could be seeing someone new, feeling new feelings. Oh, they're just so lovely and warm and squishy and all those lovely things. What's going on? Show me what I need to see, please, for Sag. Show me that recent past. I don't want to stay here too long, but I do like to see it. It helps me give a little bit more to the picture. Show me that recent past, please, for Sag. Show me that recent past, please, for, okay. 8 of Cups. Having walked away from something or walking towards someone, it works both ways with the 8 of Cups, yeah. Also, and people often forget, trying not to become emotionally involved. You know, it's not for lack of feeling. In fact, no. On the contrary, there is feeling. And I feel like I shouldn't be involved in it. So remaining emotionally detached for a reason, you know. Perhaps you also, I could only feel so much to this point and had to walk. Like I couldn't develop those cups further. We shall see. There's a lot going on there. We have the Hierophant underlying again. Let me know if you're dealing with Taurus. You might have Taurus in your chart. Okay, current. What's the current, please? What's the current for Sag? What's the current, please, for Sag? What's that current looking like? 6 of Cups. It's all about energy. An easy sharing of cups, memories, feelings. There he is again. Again, let me know if you're connecting to Taurus. Individual, you might just have some really strong Taurus in your chart. Individual, show me Sagittarius individual current energy, please. Individual, independent current energy, please. Show me that individual. Okay, the Tower, oh my. What's up with that? We could find out. Something gonna hit you like a bolt of lightning, perhaps. Things might be changing. Ooh, realization, the coming of truths. Realizing things with the self or someone else. Strong realizations. Things coming to light, possible surprises. Okay. Show me the person who's surrounding Sag at this time. Who is surrounding Sag? The moon. It could literally be a Pisces, does not have to be. Someone who has many secrets. Oh dear, well that doesn't make our job any easier. Kind of a backstory here. Somebody went into a state of suspension in the past to understand what codependency is, what difficulty and commitment is, what is normal versus what is not normal in a relationship. I agree. There are many things that are normal that are burdensome in a relationship, and there are many things that are not normal that are burdensome in a relationship. It's the not normal we need to pay attention to, not normalize it. You understand me? Big difference here. So that's one of the things we took a recent time out in understanding what is healthy in a relationship that could be difficult and what is not healthy, what is acceptable and what is not acceptable. What is ongoing and chronic versus what is solvable and salvageable. The moon, deep emotional feelings, but also secretive. Very much so. More so than the Seven of Swords, but they're deep. A lot of emotionality here. All right, show me the future, please, for Sag. Show me that future, please, for Sag. Show me the future, please, for Sag. Ten of Wands. Okay, what's in front of that Ten of Wands? The King of Cups just tried to pop out. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I prefer it when they fully flip out or hit the table. What's in front of that Ten of Wands, please? Knight of Swords. Okay, what's in front of that Knight of Swords there? Who had similar cards? Ace of Wands, potentially a new flame for some of you. Call to action. The Wheel of Fortune and the Hanged Man. Do I move forward or do I hang back? Changes in a state of suspension. I know I want things to change, but how? I know I want things to change, but how? How? How do I take action towards this? It's difficult. Do I keep it? Do I lose it? How? How do I make change? Am I ready for change? Do I want that kind of change? Advice, please. What's the advice, please, for Sag? Two of Swords. You don't know everything there is to know yet to make that decision. Also, please be aware that some of you might be subject to willful blindness. In other words, some of you are going to insist that there is no decision. Indifference, or trying to act like you can't see it. Okay, but to not choose, we must remember, is still a choice. So if you don't make one, one will be made for you. So be aware of that. But the idea is change or not to change. And if this is solvable or salvageable, how? Overall, please. What's the overall, please? I know there's love here, honey. I know there's love here. There is love here. Perhaps it's changed and morphed over time. Show me the overall, please, for Sag. Show me that overall, please. Page of Cups. As I said, there's love here, but I don't think we're allowing it to show at this time, or our heart space feels too vulnerable and we can't open up. We're going to take a look, because again, there's this idea that there is more, there should be more, but we can't really feel it or express it at this time, and that's part of the problem. We need to take action towards that. Who or what this is about, I don't know, but this is going to tell me a lot. And so is this. These are two majors under individual placements. Let me know if you got Scorps in your chart. Okay, what's going on? Show me what I need to see, please, for Sag. What's going on? Show me what I need to see, please. It makes sense then why in your oracles there is this idea of I just want to get back to feeling good about myself and be productive in my energy once more, or I want us to be productive once more. I want to feel good about us again once more, something like that. Let's take a look. I need to see this Eight of Cups in the recent past. Show me this Eight of Cups, please. What's this Eight of Cups, please, in the recent past for Sag? What's that about? What's that about? Well, one flipped right back around. Yeah, I do believe it was Judgment. Okay, can I get stronger? Like I said, that one flipped out too well. There was this idea, the Chariot to the Three of Wands, that one day we would connect with a greater part of our heart space in the recent past. In other words, I do believe feel better. Let me know if you're connecting to a Cancer. Yeah, see, there was this idea of connecting to a greater sense of love, to a greater purpose in love. There was some confusion at one point about what it all means. The investment, having strength to continue on or go my own way. It looks like we stuck to it. It does. It looks like we stuck to it, or we tried to. We tried to. There's this idea of I can bring it together, I can connect it, I can feel more for this situation, or should I just walk away from it, stop trying to feel things that I just shouldn't feel or I can't feel. Wanting a stronger sense of direction for emotionality. I don't know that anyone else was actually involved at this point. It could be that in your recent past, however recent that is up to you, you had to give something up and you just determined to move on, that you would feel better in time. What that is that you gave up, I don't know, but your feelings were directly tied to it. Or if you were in a relationship, you were convinced it would feel better in time. Okay. What you disconnected from, I do not know, or you would not allow yourself to feel full feelings for it either. Let's find out. Show me the Six of Cups, please. I will not feel feelings for this situation. I will move on. Show me that Six of Cups, please. Something feels good, and we contemplated a great deal. Balanced energy, 6 and 6. Hermit card of Virgo. Something feels good here, and we give it a great deal of contemplation. We have a comfortable Six of Cups. We have a comfortable Six of Wands type situation, right? There is love here, and there is passion here, but why are we contemplating about it? Why are we healing from it? Why are we thinking about it so much? Why are we thinking about it so much? Is this one of the things that delays you? Let me know if you're dealing with an Aquarius or a Scorpio. What's so? Manifestation. Do I bring it towards me or not? Do I bring it towards me or not? Do I bring this towards me or not? Do I bring this Six of Cups towards me with the Six of Wands energy or not? Do I have it in me? Do I want to? So you know that you could then. Somebody knows they could either A, manifest you, or B, you know you could manifest them. Should you? That's the question. A lot of shit on this. A lot of shit on this. Am I able to get more emotionally connected to this person? Or should I bother? Or I know I could, and I know I shouldn't, so I should back away. Because there's this question here of I know I could manifest this person, I know I could. I fucking know I could. Little drama there. I don't know if you heard that thunder. You know you could manifest this person, or they're fairly confident they know they could you. The question is, should I? Okay. Ooh. Ooh. There's some tension in this one, Sag. There's some tension here. Your individual energy is the Tower. You know some shit. You know some shit. Show me the Tower. Ooh. Ooh, baby, you know you could. Baby, you know you could. Baby, you know you could. I'm telling you. Okay. Again, let me know if you're dealing with Scorpio. You might have Scorpio in your chart. Double Scorpio placements over you. So, Death, Ace of Wands, Page of Cups. I'm telling you. Hold on. Show me Death. Show me Death. Show me Death. Show me. Okay. Like I said, you know you could. You know you could. You choose to block it. Heavy contemplation. Your current energy. I know I could manifest this if I wanted it. I know I could choose the Six of Cups. I know I could choose the Six of Wands if I so chose. Your individual energy. You know some shit. On Power, man. You could bring the whole fucking thing down. You could have an Ace of Wands. You know, you could. A new pathway. It's not just passion. It's a new pathway. Pathway because you can see it by the light. The only way the pathway is visible is through the light. Ace of Wands. New direction. New sense of direction. Renewed sense of hope. Passion. Life. Light. Do I kill it? You're not quite decided. You're not decided. You're not decided. You could, but you're not decided. And I see that because the decision, Two of Swords for you now twice, is being blocked. I don't want to make that decision. But you know, you could if you wanted to. You could choose to engage in it, or you could choose to not. Heavy contemplation here. There's something about somebody's energy you're not quite done with. You want to know if it should be, if there's even a point. I'm going to go ahead and take a wild guess. It's this person whom you've walked away from emotionally, or you tried to tell yourself not to get emotionally attached to them, just move on. Right? Right? You know some shit. Here's that Page of Cups again. Page of Cups. A little bit of communication, nothing crazy. Now here twice. You're not fully done with this, whatever this is yet. You could either kill that pathway or you could engage in it. You could either bring that house of cards down or you can keep it propped up. I need to see the moon. I need to see that moon. Oh, do you dare, Sag? Do you dare? Let's see why you're trying to dare yourself. Show me the moon, please. This other person could literally, again, be a Pisces, and if not, then they got some deep, deep feelings. And it's under the light of the moon. That might be why you're giving... Yeah, Three of Cups. Yeah, so if you wanted to know if this person had feelings for you or they wanted to see you again, the answer to that is unequivocally yes. Oh, okay, what else please about this person? What else please about the... They fantasize about you a great deal. Seven of Cups. Ooh, I can almost fully extend my arms now. Oh, Seven of Cups. They fantasize about you. Specifically, Seven of Cups is not just options. The lesser context is also fantasy. They fantasize about reconnecting with you a great deal. For any of you cross-watchers who get offended by that, well, let me remind you, you are cross-watching Sag. And like always, take what resonates, leave what does not. If it's not yours, then you don't need to be upset about it. I think it's really weird that people who insist they absolutely hate the other person, they're still watching their video. Not quite over it. You can say you hate them all you want, honey, but you still ain't over them either. Okay, they got deep feelings and it's way down in their secret energy. Secretly, yeah, they fantasize about reconnecting with you a great deal. Whoever this person is, they got heavy thoughts about reconnecting with you, but it's way the fuck down there. Okay, I'll bite. Why? Why? They're not happy? They're not happy with what? Okay. Why secret? They're not happy. They're not happy with what? They're not happy with what? The disconnect. They didn't want to disconnect from you either. Their energy slowly but surely moved away from it. The disconnect, they're reflecting an Eight of Cups just as you are. They slowly but surely moved away from the emotional leaving. They didn't want to. It was quite the fight. It was a decision they felt that they had to make or you had to make, when in reality they wanted the Two of Cups with you. They're not happy with the disconnect, the Five of Pentacles. So if this person broke up with you, they're not happy. That's the long and short of it. And it's way under their moon energy. So good luck prying the lid off that pot. Okay. Yeah, no. If they broke up with you, they're not happy. If they stopped seeing you for any reason, they're not happy with it. They're not happy with that decision. They are not happy with that decision. You yourself seem to be reflecting that you're not sure you're ready to call this thing quits yet. You know it's an option with death. You seem to be prepared to never see this person as Ace of Wands again. However, the Tower is here. Bing! You're not ready to give that up yet, though. You seem to be aware of it. I don't know if I'm ready to completely cut this off or cut this person off yet. Even though they might have completely disengaged with you, for some reason, you know, Sag, that you can manifest this person back. Why they broke from you, I don't know. It could be that they felt that you were emotionally distant from the beginning, because you did open up that way with the Eight of Cups. Could have been them. But I don't know. I do know they have a fuck ton of feeling for you, and they act like they don't. They regret the options, they regret the decisions here, but the physical disconnect is here, i.e. possibly breakup, abandonment. They're not happy with it, but they also feel obligated to keep that to themselves. Okay, let's switch it up. What's going on? What a mystery, Sag. What a mystery. You let me know as you see fit, honey. This is why I like personal readings, because you can really get in there and see the details. As it were, it's collective reading, so it's going to have a wider application. I can't quite get the details. That's the brilliant thing about personal readings. Much more focused. What's going on, please? Show what I need to see. This bottom line, I need to see that Ten of Wands. And down here, even then, man, I still see it. Do I engage in this or not? Do I make change or not? You still don't know with that Two of Swords. Dude, I'm telling you, I'm looking at a Sag who understands they could manifest this person back to some capacity. I don't know if this person did not feel like they had enough emotionality for me, that's why they broke it off. I just know that they regret the lack of, there is a lack of, they fantasize heavily about what could have been, or the emotions they could have had with you, or the experiences they could have had with you, but then they keep silent about it. Ten of Wands. Show me that Ten of Wands. Okay. Ten of Wands for the Ten of Wands. Temperance. Somebody's energy is heavily burdened. Yours, specifically. Temperance is your card. You just pulled up two Ten of Wands, my friend. Where's this burden stemming from? Truth. Where's this burden stemming from? You could say it's also mutual when you get dual cards like that. The Five of Cups. Regret. The Stars. I don't know if you're dealing with an Aquarius. So much regret. So much regret for the path, the stars. Show me the Knight of Swords, please. Queen of Swords, being cold. Cold to take action, but we are taking action. Why the burden? Why the burden, Sag? Are you in a relationship? Isn't that why this person kept their emotions from you from the very beginning? You know you could manifest them if you could. You understand this person could be a pathway. I'm saying you because the default you're reading and also going on placement cards, but reverse energies as it applies. Okay, so, and also if it doesn't resonate, then it doesn't resonate. It's not yours, don't accept it. Check out the placement, so I'll catch you in the next one. This is fascinating. Regret for the pathway, Chariot. Regret for the pathway and a Chariot. The Chariot not taken, a vision not taken. The Fool not taking a chance, not taking a risk. King of Pentacles, somebody's that's it, man. I'm fucking telling you. I saw huge concept cards. Burdens of paths not taken, choices not made. Star systems not aligned. So the stars here, our vision, our plan, our hope, our wish, what we can see or feel to be true for ourselves 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now. It's like if I knew this to be true about XYZ 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago, okay, I would have taken that pathway, but I did not. Somebody's practical side kicked in and said, this is what I know. These are the burdens I'm willing to work with. This is the box. This is the parameter of life as I understand it, and this is what I'm sticking to. These are the normal burdens that I'm willing to accept. And and then now somebody just kicking themselves in the ass. I could not see that pathway, that star pathway, that Ace of Wands, or the universe, the stars, whatever you want to call it, how many years ago? And I could not take it. It didn't look practical, or I couldn't see the practical value to it. And I regret that. So I don't know what, they could literally be a reflection of you. Sag, for you not having been chosen, or it's the other way around. I don't know. I just know that you're directly involved in it. You got the Temperance here with the Ten of Wands twice. It's kind of like, well, at least these are burdens, but at least they're the burdens I know. And in the future, it's kind of like there's still remorse here. There is still remorse. Five of Cups for a pathway not taken. Oh, and it was the King of Pentacles. Somebody's practical side kicked in. Oh, Lord, who is who in this play? I do not know. Oh, all I know is that this person thinks about you relentlessly. They hate the break. They hate the disconnect. They hate the way shit went down. They absolutely fucking hate it. You know. And here's what I do know. And this is what I'm pretty fucking confident about, Sag. You know you could summon them like that. But you're not decided. I do believe this is over here, you contemplating the way things played out. Over time, how much time, I don't know. You're here, plus the Ten of Wands, geez, that's... Okay. We can say about, it could be upwards to 10 years. 10s are not easy to achieve. Okay. But somebody's practical side said, this is the safe pathway. This is what I can understand. This is what I can wrap my fucking head around, man. This is what I can sign up to safely. And practically speaking, it makes sense to me. I can get this. This is not a Pandora's box. I fuck Pandora's box. I don't want to deal with Pandora's box. I've dealt with shit like that in the past, and I don't want to do it again. I want a predictable pathway, right? And that predictable pathway became one giant pain in the ass, didn't it, for somebody? It ain't so predictable when you're having to bear the weight of it every day. It's not so fun. Well, it is predictable in that sense, but that doesn't mean you want to live it. Everybody, I tell you what, people walk around in this life thinking they know what they're signing up to, and they prove to be wrong over time. It's sometimes, I tell you what, it's the shit that looks most predictable on paper is the one that fucks you over the most. I'm telling you, somebody is still haunted by not having the clarity. It's like, why couldn't I have seen that? Why couldn't I have fucking seen that, man? I'm telling you. You need to turn up the volume now, honey. Reverse it. All right. Somebody is taking action from a Queen of Swords point of view. How so? Hanged Man, the Wheel of Fortune. What is this? We want to make a decision. We want to, okay, we want to know the truth. We want to know the fucking truth, and we want to figure this out. Okay, good. Good. It's better than sitting in regret. Excuse me. Some of you are going to work with this person's energy. Eight of Pentacles, compromise. The Hanged Man to the Wheel of Fortune. Do I hang back or do I make change? What do? I got to have strength to do this. Do I generate change or do I wait for it? Do I generate change or... Well, that depends, baby, how bad you want it. Or them. Whoever. Okay. We got all the power energy here, so I'm not really... I don't need to name names, but the major players, of course, I see you. Virgo, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. Those are the majors. But again, could be utterly irrelevant. All right. Do I hang back or take action? I need the strength. Which way do I go? I got to discern the truth and then I'll take action. I got to discern the truth and then I'm going to take action. I'm going to discern the truth. Fucking Queen of Swords with the Ace of Swords over the Knight of Swords. We've got a suite here of energy of I will take action when I know the truth. I will take action when I know the truth. And I need to have the strength to either move forward on that truth or to not engage with it at all. Okay, that's when I will know the truth. Okay. I will know what to do when I know the truth. I will know what to do when I will know what to do when I know the truth. So then where's that strength? Okay, Ten of Pentacles coming from. Where's that coming from then? The Hierophant, card of Taurus. A lot of fixed sign energy here. Okay. I will know what to do officially. Some of you are going to look towards your spiritual guidance, your higher sense of selves. Take strength in that. Some of you are going to passively wait for the Wheel of Fortune to change. Okay, I have to say it for what it is, honey. Some of you are going to go the kind of passive route, all right? And there's fine. If that's what you feel is correct for you, then that's what you feel is correct for you. Some of you are going to go into the Hanged Man and gently watch the Wheel of Fortune change. And it's kind of like with the Hierophant here, whatever is spiritually best for me is what I will do. So some of you are going to, yes, be passive. I know it's not your favorite word. Many of yours favorite words. Okay, and it's also not an accusation. If that's what you feel is correct for you, then that is what you feel is correct for you. Okay? And then some of you will have the strength to give yourself permission to make change once you feel you know what this truth is. Then you will know how to act accordingly. There is somebody, I'm looking at somebody somewhere. who wants to either stay on the pathway that they've chosen some time ago and have strength to continue to do so. Or they might be welcome to change. Depending on a couple of factors, and most of them seem to involve truth. Some sort of truth. Somebody needs an understanding of something. I do believe it's you. Show me that Two of Swords, because you are pulling up the Two of Swords, exactly. The Two of Wands over the Two of Swords, pretty much the same fucking thing, except one is an active thought and the other one is active action. Again, you know, understanding that you do have choices. And I see that you have a rough idea of that here. You do. I am looking at a Sag who is like, I will patiently wait for change to gently turn in my favor. We'll just see how things play out, or I will actively make change once I know more. And there's the reflection of that again. Once you know more, don't be a willful Two of Swords. Gather the necessary information, which I see here, taking action towards understanding your personal truth with that Ace of Swords, and then you know what to do from there. Okay? So don't be surprised if this has been a long time coming. Like a long time coming. And with the Hierophant here, I tell you, some of you have had deeper spiritual awakenings and to understand some of these processes that have been ongoing. So even though it feels like a long way from now, I promise you that wheel with the Hanged Man with it has been going for some time. Could be as long as a couple of years before you could understand it. I'm telling you, whatever, Three of Cups under here again, whatever this energy is, you know you could summon it back. You know you could have it back, and with some strength. But you haven't let it go. It's kind of like the power is yours on this. The power is yours. Who is that? Captain Planet? But yes, your advice is to make active decisions for yourself, Two of Wands. I know some of you are going to be tempted into the passive route. I know. Even if that serves you, that's fine. But just please know that this Wheel of Fortune's already been spinning the more you know about this situation, yourself and this person. It could be that this, I need to do a time check on this. Show me this Page of Cups, please, is the overall. I'm sorry, it's so vague, honey. It's really frustrating when it's vague. Show me the Page of Cups, please. Show me that Page of Cups, please. There's just, fuck. Page of Cups, told you. And then you just pull down three majors. The Sun, the Tower, the Lovers. Exquisitely powerful connection. Leo, Gemini, Scorpio. Page of Cups. What did Aladdin say? The one by Robin Williams, may he rest in peace. When he did Aladdin's like, all the cosmic powers of the universe, itty bitty little living space. Okay, I feel like I'm looking at a side. You have the cosmic powers here of the universe to bring power, to bring forward a very powerful connection. One that I know this person wants with you, but they feel that they are not allowed to stay, or that they're not supposed to impose anything. There's a very strong I will not impose energy surrounding this person. They keep their feelings for you hidden deeply. They hate the way things shook out. They hate the way that a breakup or a disconnect occurred. They fucking hate it. They wished it never happened. But it's not for them to say. Page of Cups. Overall, you present to the world very little about what's going on. And then your internal is just loud and screaming. It's just loud and screaming. Look at that. You know you could generate this pathway. You could. Or you can completely stop it. And it is a very powerful connection. And also, I'm going to say it, I feel like I'm looking at kind of a proud Sag here. I understand. There's nothing wrong with pride. As long as it doesn't go too far, right? I know. There's a lot of pride here as well. Decision-making, pathway, understanding destiny and choice. What was practical and reasonable at the time versus what it is that you want now. And that requires a lot of barriers to overcome. I don't know that you made a wrong choice, Sag. I don't know that they made a wrong choice. It's not really like that. Again, it's like we make the decisions that are best for us at the time. Could be that somebody feels the other way around about you. Okay? I wish I'd chosen that Sag. I fucked up. You know? I couldn't see a pathway with them. I couldn't see an outline. I couldn't see a safety blueprint of how to do things and when to do them. I couldn't get a little checkbox list going with that Sag. Okay? I couldn't see the definitions and markers. You know, that Sag was too much of a Pandora's box. I didn't know what the fuck was going on with them or what kind of future potential they had, and then, oopsie. I am saying it the other way around, not as an insult, but because I do the real shit. But yeah, reversal energies as it applies. Absolutely. Again, it's a collective reading. You know, that's how they work. So again, to the surface, I got a Page of Cups. I don't feel much for this situation. Inside, you have explosive energy, powerful energy. You could change everything, or you could keep everything as is. It's quite amazing. It's quite brilliant. And yet your advice is so simple. 2 of Wands over the 2 of Swords. Don't act like you can't see. You have options. There's always an A and B. Make a decision. I do believe that there's information. I need to see this Ace of Swords. That's talking to me quite a bit. Because I feel like the kind of passive change that some of you are choosing has already been in that process. Kind of slowly but surely waiting to see how things will turn out. There is some dependency here upon information. I want to see what that is. Actually, not this one. I want to see what that is. The dependency factor is. Let's do it time. Oh, good night. I want to see what that is. There's kind of a dependency factor here. What does this Ace of Swords like? If I knew this, I would know what to do. Or if I had this piece of information, I would have more confidence. Something like that. Make a decision. As always, you know, we want that Wheel of Fortune to change in our favor. But we sure as hell can help it along too by nudging it. It shows that we're active participants in our own journeys and life paths. Show me that Ace of Swords, please. Show me that Ace of Swords. 9 of Pentacles. Confidence. If I knew I had the confidence to do what? There's that decision again. 9 of Pentacles. I wish I had the confidence. Some of you have a hanging question. If I had the confidence to ask that, what do you want to ask, honey? What does that, what is this? We gotta get out of our head. Shh. Some of you have a hard time. There's something imperative that you want to know. That you cannot get out of your head. And you feel like that would be the one piece of information. It could have to do with the physical world as well, with the 9 of Pentacles energy. And this is physical energy possession here in this deck. It's meant to be, it's quite sensual and sexual in this deck. If there's just something I had the confidence to ask about, it's that question, that whatever that question is to you that you keep wondering about over and over again. If you just had the confidence to ask that question, what is that fucking, I want to know now, I'm getting all up in your fucking business. Okay. There's a reason I switched to this deck. Some of you have very... I ain't trying to embarrass anybody. Please keep in mind I do read sexual energy. It's called Intimate Tarot. If you'd like to learn more about it, please go visit my playlist, in which it's clearly labeled Intimate Tarot. Okay. I'm very comfortable with sexual energy and so forth. Energy is diverse as it should be, as it's meant to be. So if you're new to my channel, there's that. All right. Some of you have outstanding questions about a physical experience, specifically a sexual experience, as indicated here, which is unique in this deck with the 10 of Wands, the act of first penetration. Some of you have very specific questions regarding your sexual energy or physical energy with this person. I was immediately suspicious of it when we pulled that 9 of Pentacles, okay? This is the physical possessions of one energy. There is a surrounding question around a sexual experience between you and this person. I don't know what it is, but for some reason it's hanging you up, and I don't know why. It directly involves or somehow afflicts the confidence between you or them. So you share as you see fit. That's one interpretation. The other is, again, the classic 10 of Wands. That will always stand. That will always be a baseline interpretation. The 10 of Wands is here 3 times. So, if some of you Sagittarius feel prohibited from moving forward in this person because you feel you have missing critical piece of information regarding this person's relationship status, then you fucking ask it. Sorry about that, Sagittarius. Something about space allowance. I don't know. Sorry for the disruption. Anyway, Some of you have questions either A, regarding a physical experience with your person, or B, their relationship status, or possibly a combination of those two. And I'm looking at a Sag who's like, I would feel more comfortable about what to do, or what to do with this person specifically, because again, you could either have it and bring it all towards you or completely push it away. There's something here that's critical to you about somebody else's experience. I don't know what that is. You feel like it would give you more sense of direction? I'm not sure. Or they, you. Again, reverse as it applies. I wish I knew what Sag's relationship status was, or that one time, did it mean anything to them? Something like that. Did it really mean anything to them? I don't know. Because if this person's energy is tight emotionally, specifically, emotionally tight as I see it is, you know, they may not have revealed much at all about their experiences or anything like that. You know, I don't know. How they interpret your energy, how they interpret an experience, something like that. So a lot of this is being held up on simply on missing information. And I can see why you would think there's no reason to bother if they're not giving you much to work with. Makes sense, right? See the perpetual loop? That's usually a problem for a lot of people. You know, it just gets reinforced. Because again, look at this. Your overall energy is like Page of Cups. I'm not really invested in this. I don't know if I should be. And then your internal energy is so explosive when it comes to this person. Like you could have it all, or you could say it to all. All I know is that it's really glorious energy. Very fucking glorious energy. If you chose to embrace it, it would be life-changing. And that's pretty fucking life-changing to me, honey. The sun with the lowers in the tower, that's life-altering. Talk about realigning with the stars and altering your pathway. All right. I feel like a good conversation can really resolve all this. And here's the good news. If you're Sag who resonates with this at all and you think that they're a horrible person and that they're an asshole and they're not worth your time, there you go. You have your answer. Then this really isn't for you, because I'm looking at a Sag who understands they could really change the world with this person, but there's something here that you need cleared up before you can move towards it, or you feel that you have the confidence to move towards it. And that's what it is. I see the critical information period, and a decision is made. Critical timing for some of you, August. Some fighting. And again, that Eight of Cups again. See, having a hard time discerning the truth of our true emotionality and why somebody walked away. It was under the Seven of Swords, and somebody else accepting from the other person's point of view why they actually walked away. There's some confusion surrounding this. Okay. Can I get some time checks, please? Knight of Swords, relatively soon. Relatively soon for some of you. Taking action soon. That's all about taking the action in the here and now, being present in the here and now, yeah? Any other, okay. There you are. There you are. For some of you, the 14th specifically. And then also the season of Sag. So when we get into your birth month, which is after Scorpio. For some of you, fall in general. Or also next March. And I say that, and then for some of you, October, critical period, might be coming up around October. King of Cups, time of Scorpio. 3, again, for some of you, 3. The second of any given month might be important, and then 3 weeks from now, 3 days from now, 2 days from now, something like that. There's that King of Cups again. So again, for some of you, around the time of Scorpio. Yeah, so that's some critical timing for you guys. I hope this helped you. Let's pull some of these guys. I know this one was terribly long, but it's also terribly fascinating, so it was worth it. And I hope you appreciate it. What's going on? You know? I appreciate people who appreciate my time. What's going on? Anything else, please, for Sag? I just know, honey, share wisdom. Yeah, drop patience. That's you right there. Patience and share your wisdom. We gotta open up here. We gotta open up. We gotta open up. There's a gap of knowledge here that really prevents this thing from moving forward. Rather large one. That's what she said. The Magi, the Magician, as I said. So I know. Well, if you're new to my channel, yeah, I do that. Okay, jokes, sorry. I'm real person, real tarot. I have personality. And for those of you who've been around, you already know. All right, and self-love. Your oracles are terribly interesting. I think you know, to some extent, you feel good around this person, and they feel good around you. And there could be something huge that came from this. Very productive, very fertile. You know, the Empress is never not. And it just feels good. You make them feel good. Yeah. I mean, it's all right here. There's a gloriousness here that's just waiting to happen between you two. And I feel like, as always, it's being held up by miscommunication or misunderstanding, or the inability to speak up for what it is that we want. And say, I want this, and I want to have this with you, or I want to experience this with you, or share this with you. If somebody is naturally quiet and or secretive, and if you're dealing with a Scorpio, that's all but a possibility. And if you want to know to get your Scorpio to open up, it's really simple. It is exquisitely, stupidly simple. Share first. It's part of our trust building process. When the other person shares something deep first, we follow right along in suit. You know, we keep our secret sacred, you know? And that means if they love you, then they're keeping your secret sacred too. All right? But if it feels like you're trying to... It's like the jaws of life on that person, and they are Scorpio. You do a truth bomb first. Watch how fast they open up. Okay? I tell you, it works like 90% of the time. I'm not going to say 99.9, but 90% of the time. And hey, you can really count on that bet. All right. Sag, I hope this is helpful to you. Good luck to you. You have something glorious here. Truly you do. I think it comes down to a lot of critical misunderstandings and things just not being said or expressed. Wondering if I should or could or bother. You know what I mean? But that's up to you. Put in the comments as you see fit, honey. Take care. Be well.